The uncut version of Tisha and Destiny being real messy, talking smack about Melody and blaming Melody and Martell for the fiasco, the fight. Well, let's take a look at the uncut version of the clip and you guys tell me what you think. I definitely want to hear from you. Comment below, share your thoughts, because this is cray cray.
How did Moses feel about everything that went down at Madani?
He didn't like it. Just like my dad. My dad, I hated to see him so upset. Like, it really, really bothered him. Like, especially since it, like, continued and it just snowballed. It was like, to see him, like, y'all need to get away from my daughter's place, the business, and it was just a lot.
Because your dad had to leave, right?
Well, I don't know if he had to leave, but he wanted to leave and come back.
Yeah.
And I didn't want him to. Yeah, it was a lot.
That.
It was a lot.
And that was the whole thing, and that's why Marcel was like, I don't want to go to jail. I didn't want the guys to be involved in it, because when the guys get involved, it ain't just talking. Yeah. It's like somebody gonna end up dead, somebody gonna end up in jail. Like, it's too much. And that's why I was like, I wish you would have had that same energy for me at Galentine. Like, I wish this was an all-girl event. Like,
if it was an all-girl event and we were still at the level that first of all, how we left Galentine's, to come back into a situation and it still be the same disrespect, it would have.
But it was crazy because you had none of that heat for me. Like, you got up and walked out. I'm confronting you about things, and you got up and walked out. Was it because you didn't have your mom to have your back, or you didn't have Martell to have your back? Like, if you're a woman, you're gonna face somebody. I'm here, you're there. Let's go. So, and I was just telling Marcel, because he was so upset, he started talking to me crazy, like, I don't want to go to jail, blah, 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 you put me in an uncomfortable situation. I'm like, it wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault. And what do you expect for me to do?
But you got to understand, with men, they go into protective mode.
And that's what he said. But my thing is, what do you expect for me to do if I see somebody in my mom's face talking to her crazy? I'm gonna go, like, get out my mama's face. Like, I'm like, I wasn't gonna fight. And I can control myself. I was like, I wasn't gonna fight her. I just wanted to know what was going on and be like, bitch, back up, for real, get out my mama's face.
I mean, naturally, anybody would want to do that.
But I told him, at the end of the day, my mom can handle her own.
Well, we all know that.
Like, I have a lot more self-control than my mom has. Like,
clearly.
She would actually fight Van and Mel at the same time.
No, Wanda. Listen, I had to hold her in the store. I locked her in the store. I had to lock her in the store, and my dad walked her out the back. And, we thought she was going to be calm and go and finish it out, but she came out of nowhere.
And that's the thing, it's not just you and Mel. Then it's causing issues at me and my household, because
it was just a level. It just seemed like all the energy. Yes, it was like negativity perpetuated throughout the building, and it was just like rah. And that was not what it was about.
It was good before she came with that bad energy.
Well, I have to say.
But Marcel pissed me off. Like, I understand you're gonna be protective. Like, how about you pull Martell to the side and be like, Martell, let the girls handle this. Because it wasn't like a double team on Mel. It wasn't like 2 for 1. It was 1-on-1. So if it's 1-on-1, then why the guys have to get in it? You pull Martell to the side, be like, I know you want to protect your wife. I'm gonna protect my wife. But how about we just let them handle this and we stay out of it?
Easier said than done in the moment.
Yeah.
We can say that now, hindsight, but emotions were high, and it was just a lot. It was a lot.
So this is the uncut, unedited version from the show. I wonder why this wasn't put in. And you see how they're talking smack and being real messy, especially Tisha. Tisha coming with all the smoke. Don't mess with me with that. So, she's saying, I wish she had all that energy for me for Galentine's. Well, she wasn't there for that. And it was Kimmy's Galentine's event. So it wasn't Melody's event, and you guys came for her, and she wasn't here for it. She didn't need all of that negativity, only positive vibes only. But let me just say, I'm not saying that Melody was right or she was wrong, or Wanda was just wrong, because first of all, this wasn't the first time that she was talking about Mel and Martell's kids. First, it was their hair, because, Tisha and her children have beautiful hair. Yes, they do. I don't have any problems with that. But what you don't do is talk about somebody else's because they don't have long hair. And it's a child. What does a child have to do with it? So Melody was tired. Now you're talking about Is that Martell's baby? He should question that. I have a problem with that. So she was checking her. Melody was checking her. How she checked her. Was it correct? Not so much, but it was dealt with. However, that's my commentary on that. I'm going to leave that right there. I want to hear what you think. Comment below. Share your thoughts. Let's talk about it. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.